channel. I'm here to talk to you a little bit about Invisalign. I got it, see? They're not that white, but it's okay. They're kind of white, see? Okay, anyway. You know, guys, I've been thinking about Invisalign for a minute. I finally got it. And the office visit wasn't so bad. First, I went to a consultation, which was free. Here's my aligners. So the consultation was free. I went to the consultation. They took some images of my mouth, my teeth, my bite, my gap, and the doctor spoke to me and said, I'm a candidate, which doesn't surprise me because I don't have a lot of issues with my teeth. They're pretty straight. So then I gave them my insurance information, and it turns out that my insurance doesn't cover adult ortho. So I had to apply for credit, which obviously I was approved for. I typically would have put it on my credit card, but this was an opportunity to pay for it interest-free for 2 years. So I thought that was a little more prudent of me financially to go that route. I was quoted based on what was necessary for my case. In other words, they vary depending on, your dentist, your area, and you and your teeth. My case turned out to be $4,995, which included 4 visits to the doctor's office and any little tweaks that might be necessary. So they won't theoretically nickel and dime me every time I need some adjustments done because it's an all-inclusive amount. So that's why I figured pull the trigger and go for it. So that's what I did. So about $5,000, interest-free, paid in 2 years. Now, what am I paying for? It turns out that my prescription called for 26 trays, and I was to change each tray every 2 weeks. So that's about a year of adjustments. So I said, okay, I could deal with that. The research that I've done suggests that that's typical. The amount of time that my prescription required based on, my gap and the crowding and, what's going on with my mouth from the research that I had seen. So it was a little consistent. It was pretty consistent, to be honest. So that's why I figured let's do it. So the next thing was to make an appointment to come in and get my first set of trays put on and collect the other trays. So the soonest appointment that they said I could get was 6 weeks later, which was this past Wednesday. So the whole 6 weeks, I was stressed out. I almost wanted to cancel because I thought to myself, is this going to be worth the $5,000? Is this really going to work? It's just plastic. I'm already an adult. I'm already 51 years old. Maybe my teeth don't want to move, or maybe they'll move back afterwards. I don't feel like wasting any money. My husband isn't going to appreciate wasting money. If my teeth move back, it's not going to make me happy. What should I do? But after the research, I realized that, if I do what I'm supposed to do, it'll be fine. My sister is a doctor, and she's had braces twice. And so I watched her YouTube channel on braces, which, you'll see in my profile. And it pretty much made me confident that braces was not the route that I wanted to go. And so anything that I would do would have to be Invisalign or something cosmetic that did not require movement like veneers. Since my teeth are pretty healthy, my gums are healthy, I didn't want any shaving or veneers done. So I said, you know what, let's just try this. So I'm confident that I did the right thing. Again, 26 trays, change them every 2 weeks, and it's about a year that I will be doing this process, and it's about $5,000. Now, the maintenance. The hygienist said that they have to be worn 22 hours a day, which would allow 2 hours every day for me to take them out and eat. What I'm allowed to do while they're in my mouth is drink cool water. That's it. So that means theoretically in the morning, if I want a snack, I take them out, I snack and put them in 30 minutes. Lunch, 30 minutes. Maybe dinner, an hour. And that's it. Sleeping in them, that's expected. So you're supposed to sleep in them. But you know, that's about it. Now what I've been doing is in the morning, I teach. I have a habit of sipping on my coffee while I teach. So what I do is I wait for my coffee to cool off, or I put cool milk in it, and I sip on my coffee through a straw. And I alternate sips of coffee with sips of cool water just to rinse. And after a couple of hours, which I can't afford to lose, so I keep them in during the coffee. I just run to the bathroom, pop them out, rinse out my mouth, and brush the liners and pop them back in within 5 minutes. So the coffee process, the coffee consumption process, isn't having an effect on my 2-hour allotted time for the day. Then I do not eat anything while I'm in school. And when I get home from school, I run upstairs, I brush and floss, and I take out my liners, brush and floss, which I really don't have to do because I haven't eaten. And I put my liners in a cup of cool water with Listerine. Then I go downstairs and have dinner for about an hour. And then I come back up and I brush and floss. And I use a water pick. So I brush and floss, and then I re-floss with the water pick. Clean my liners, which are already clean because I took them out before I ate. And then I put them back in for another 22 hours. So I only kind of take them out 1 hour when I come home from school and I have dinner. And that's what I've been doing. And it seems to be working. What I found is because of the process that's required, when I do want to put anything in my mouth other than cool water, I don't put anything in my mouth other than cool water. And of course, cool coffee. So as such, I've lost a little weight. Let me show you. Not a lot. It's a little. See? Got a little thigh gap. So, gotta appreciate that, right? But yeah, that's what I've been doing. An hour a day, only for dinner, and it seems to be working out fine. Now what I use is, I travel with this. Toothpaste. Carry Tylenol with me. Tylenol is a preferable pain reliever because it does not have an effect on inflammation. What the dentist told me was Advil and other pain relievers reduce inflammation, which is not what you want to do with the Invisalign. You want the inflammation in your mouth because that's what's going to allow the movement. And the only pain reliever that does not have an effect on the inflammation that's going to take place is Tylenol. So the dentist specifically said only take Tylenol when there's pain. Now, I don't know if I mentioned, but I didn't have any pain. It was just awkward, tight, uncomfortable because of something being on my teeth and in my mouth. There's a lot of spittle in the trays that, is awkward. Obviously, there's a lisp going on as I speak. But other than that, no pain. Now, what I do anticipate is a little bit of, I don't know if I should say pain, but, tightness when I change the trays, because that's the way it works. The new trays will be tighter, and they will pull my buttons a specific direction more aggressively. And until I get used to that, there will be discomfort, and that's where the Tylenol will come in. My little floss picks and my little chew cottons. I got this little stasher silicone case from CVS. It's pretty cool. And then here's the blue one, which is what I put my aligners in. So you just pinch it and it opens, and it's pretty clean. It's pretty cool. I like it. Stasher. I carry Listerine with me, the clear kind. This isn't Listerine, obviously. This is the generic CVS brand, but I carry this. But you should definitely use the clear kind, not the blue or the mint. White foam on the go, which is specifically for aligners and for retainers. So if I'm out and I have to, time is of the essence, I could just pour this on the aligners and pop them back in my teeth and I'm good. And then little soft baby toothbrushes, which is what they recommend we use when our teeth are sensitive. And also these are small enough to get in the crevices of your aligners. I don't brush my aligners so much unless they appear to need them. But again, I don't eat with them. Only thing I do is sip coffee and water with them. And right afterwards, I take a few minutes to go ahead and brush them and brush my teeth and rinse them and rinse my teeth and pop them back in. So there isn't much of a concern for debris or buildup or stains for my aligners. So yeah, I mean, that's what's going on with me and the Invisalign. I'm happy with the decision I made. Oh, did I show you guys the case? This is the Invisalign flower. Comes in this pretty little case. Gold on the inside. And a little brochure. What's in the case is the cleaning crystals and then the little black case that comes in it, which I don't use. Like I said, I use the blue one. And the cleaning crystals are little envelopes. I don't know if I'll have a need for these, but if I do, it's nice to know that I have them. Another thing I should mention is the dentist's office gave me 2 syringes of tooth whitening, which are in my refrigerator right now. And I was instructed to put a dot on the inside of each front aligner for the top 8 and the bottom 8 to keep them white, to make them whiter. To do that maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks as needed. But I'm experiencing a lot of sensitivity, so I thought to myself, maybe towards the end of my process, I'll consider the whitening. But now I'm good. I really don't want to hurt them or bother them more than they're already being hurt and bothered. So the whitening's not going to happen much more than the Sensodyne toothpaste that I'm using. I really like the Sensodyne toothpaste because of the not the Pronamel. I'm sorry, not Sensodyne. Pronamel Sensodyne. Yeah, because it's a gentle whitening, and it's for sensitive teeth, and it protects against acid erosion, so I'm thinking this is gonna work. This is probably better than what I've been using simply because of what I'm doing. I'm doing a lot of brushing, maybe 2 to 3 times a day, so why not help my enamel, sensitivity, and whitening while I'm doing that. I'm gonna pop them out and show you what they're looking like, okay? Don't be afraid. Hold on. Okay? A little gross. Yeah, 2 front teeth. Some off. These are the top. You can tell because the teeth are bigger, and these are the bottom. They're not so bad. They look a little cloudy right now, but not really. And these are my teeth. See the buttons? There's one over there. There's one over there. It's on the bottom. I have some missing, so I'm going to get bridges for those. And my Gap, my beautiful Gap, look at her in all her glory. She's going to be gone, so say bye-bye, Gap, because she's leaving. But these guys, they're going to shift a little bit, and it'll be good. I'm going to put these back in because, time is ticking. And then take something to bite on. So that's it. Here we go. So I will be coming to you every couple weeks after I change my trays. Again, I haven't changed them yet. This is the first set of trays. I anticipate good things. So thank you for joining me on this journey. Feel free to leave comments, compliments, complaints. But yeah, thank you so much for listening. I think this is really important that you continue to research before you pull the trigger. Don't let my channel and my video be the only one you look at. Look at a couple of them. Your teeth are very important, especially as you age. I'm 51 years old. I have most of my teeth except for a couple that are missing. I am very protective of my enamel, of the shape of my teeth, of the color of my teeth, my gums, my tongue, and I think that's important that you do the same. Flossing, cleaning, just, taking care of them the way you take care of everything else in your life. This is what you do to eat. The nutrition that comes into your body passes through your teeth. This is what you use to gesture happiness, peace, and love. When you smile, you use your teeth to speak. It's a very, very vital, important part of your body. So don't take it lightly, whatever decision you make. Okay? Dentistry is not as well known to people like you and I. And so, research is necessary, especially when you're going to do something to your teeth. So you're doing the right thing. Keep doing it. And whether you've done it, whether you have done Invisalign, or you are considering doing Invisalign, or you are doing Invisalign with me, thank you so much for joining me in this video, and I'll see you next time. Beautiful.